Hey Sam, congrats on your move to the Netherlands.
Who's that?
Oh, Soldi, my name is Jeroen, and I'm your Dutch spirit guide.
Dutch spirit guide?
Yes, and I'm here to offer you some help.
Help me out.
Just take out your phone. I put together a little video for you. Hope you enjoy.
You're now tuned into my lesson of Dutch Society Integration for Dummies. Now, I know integrating into a new country, into a new society, can be a very hard task. But luckily for you, I've been here in the Netherlands for the past 2 years, and I'm here to give you a few tips on how to best mingle and mix in with the Dutch. Starting with point number 1, and that's to embrace the bike culture here in the Netherlands. Yes, you probably heard about it quite a bit, but let me tell you, it's really a thing. There's a known fact there's actually more bikes in this country than people. And there's almost 18 million people in the Netherlands, so that's a lot of bikes. Here in the Netherlands, bikes are a big part of many people's lives. Grocery shopping is done by bikes, transporting your kids is done by bikes, meeting up with your friends is done by bikes, going to work is done by bikes. It's really a big part of the culture here in this country. And to be honest, I don't even ride a bike that often, but even if you're not biking, you gotta be aware of them in this country. Because if you're driving, they're all over and you wanna make sure you're not hitting any bikers when you're driving, but also when you're walking, you wanna make sure you're not in the biking lane and get in people's way. So if you're looking to really integrate here in the Netherlands, embrace the bikes. Another important part about integrating in the Netherlands is don't just stay in Amsterdam.
The Netherlands is made up of 12 different provinces, and although it's a small country, each province has a unique culture that you can enjoy.
For example, you come here to the city of Maastricht, which sits here in the province of Limburg, which is known for a really nice pie, a really nice street called Vlaai, but also known for their unique Dutch dialect, the Limburgse dialect.
Wij in Limburg hebben hier lekker Limburgse vlaaien.
Or you come to a city like here in Den Bosch, here in the province of Brabant, Noord-Brabant to be exact, which is known for worstenbroodjes, carnaval, and specifically here in Den Bosch, bollen. Now I may sound like a broken record on this next point, but something really important when it comes to integrating in the Netherlands, and I mentioned this in quite a few of my videos, is learning the language. Learning the language has been very big for me. It's allowed me, in my opinion, to integrate a lot more seamlessly here into the Netherlands and just get a lot more connected with the culture. And it's something I always recommend to people, even if you're coming to the Netherlands where the English level is high, learning Dutch is really gonna just change your experience when it comes to integrating here. And I get asked quite often in the comments, what did I do to learn Dutch? Well, there's a few things. For example, watching the YouTube channel Easy Dutch, or reading the newspaper in Dutch, or just trying to make as much conversation with people as possible to just really practice conversation. That really helped me a lot. But one really important thing that I did was doing online lessons with italki. italki is an online language learning platform that connects you with teachers all over the world in a language of your choice. And something that I really enjoy about italki is how personalized it is. Once again, you get to choose your teacher, but you also get to choose the time that you have your lessons. And there's no subscription necessary, so you just do everything at your own pace. And that really helped me a lot with Dutch. Here's an example with me in one of my lessons.
Ik had nooit Nederlands gebruikt, zodat ik naar Nederland ben verhuisd.
Bijna. Het eerste deel was goed. Ik had nog nooit Nederlands gebruikt totdat ik naar Nederland verhuisde, zou ik zeggen.
Okay.
And as you can see, I'm not speaking perfect, but that doesn't matter. When you're learning a language to integrate into a country, all that really matters is that you can communicate and that people can understand you. And italki definitely helped me a lot with that. So actually, if you're interested in doing lessons via italki, click on the link down below in the pinned comments to sign up. I highly recommend it. Now, another really important tip that I have when it comes to integrating here in the Netherlands is learning about the music. You know, I feel like music is one of those things that just connects people. It doesn't matter how old you are, your skin color, it just creates a bond amongst people. And I feel like in every country, there's typically like 1 or 2 artists that you have in that country that's just someone that's just adored, that everyone in the country just loves. And that's no different with here in the Netherlands. For example, who we have here, André Hazes. Learn some of his songs, you're gonna surely stand out amongst the Dutchies. You know, if you go to a party or get together and they start playing some of his songs, and you know them, they're gonna love you. For example, it's like Geloof in Mij, gotta learn that one. And Bloed, Zweet, and Tranen, learn that one as well. You'll be good. Now, something also very important when it comes to your integration here in the Netherlands is that you cannot let the rain stop you. What do I mean by that? As someone from Southern California, I was used to, if it's raining outside, that's a good excuse to just stay inside and not do anything. You cancel all your plans. But here in the Netherlands, that's not the case. Dutch people, or quite frankly, anyone that lives in the Netherlands, learns to adapt their life around the rain. So they're gonna go bike in the rain, they're gonna go to work in the rain, they're gonna meet up with their friends in the rain. Rain is not gonna deter them from their plans. And actually in Dutch, there's this saying that goes, "Je bent ook niet van suiker," which if you translate to English, it basically means you're not made of sugar. So if it rains, if you get wet, you're not gonna melt. You just gotta put your hoodie on, grab your umbrella, get your coat, and go on about your day. Now, something else I recommend when it comes to integrating in the Netherlands is just learning a little bit about the cultural norms. For example, in the Netherlands, if you become very close to someone, or let's say you have a relationship with someone and you're close with their family, it's very common for you to do 3 kisses when you greet them. On the cheek, not on the lips, but yeah, nonetheless, that's very common. Or also in the Netherlands, it's not common to really be like super flashy or expensive when it comes to like gift giving. That's a bit different from the US. I know in the US, when it comes to, let's say, for example, Christmas, people are splurging on the most expensive items that they could find. But in the Netherlands, you don't really want to do that. That's not common. It's more about the thought that you put into something that you give to somebody. And lastly, a very typical Dutch norm is to complain about everything in the country, but at the same time be very proud of the country. Now, as with anything in life, what's very helpful is when you can see other people that are going through the same experiences that you are. That's why another important point that I want to make is to find other people on YouTube that are expats as well, that are documenting their experiences here in the Netherlands and see how they go about the integration. You know, my channel is an example, which I hope you enjoy. But here are some other channels that I also really enjoy. I think will give you a good idea of what it's like to integrate here in the Netherlands. Now, all these points I've been making about integrating into the Netherlands have been based on my personal experiences. But at the end of the day, the best way to learn about a country, the best way to learn about the culture and the customs is learn from the local people, learn from people that were born and raised in that country. So that's why my next point is that it's really important for you not to just stay in that expat bubble, but actually meet and become friends with Dutch people.
For example, meet
Tilia Schevelier.
She's actually a really awesome subscriber of mine who I just happened to run into while I was filming this video. And after getting to know each other over a nice conversation, I thought to ask her, what are tips that you would give to somebody when it comes to integrating in the Netherlands?
Ik denk voor de integratie dat het belangrijk is dat je de taal beheerst, maar dat je je ook inzet in de gemeente waar je woont. Dus sluit je aan bij een sportvereniging of ga vrijwilligerswerk doen met ouderen. En je leert zo heel snel nieuwe mensen kennen.
Hoe kunnen Nederlandse mensen helpen met iemand te integreren in de Nederlandse maatschappij?
Sta open voor elkaar. Als iemand die misschien de taal niet zo goed beheerst of vanuit een ander land bij jouw sportvereniging komt, spreek die persoon aan en betrek hem in de groep. Ook al kom je uit een ander land, betekent niet dat je er niet gezellig mee kan hebben.
Congratulations! You have now completed the Dutch Society Integration For Dummies course, and I hope you learned quite a bit as you feel ready to take on this country. Now, best of luck, and stay away from the red light district. I'm watching you.
Who's Andre Hosses?